Hi, it's Cammy. Charlie talks football.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. So in today's video we've got some massive news regarding Tonali. So anyway guys, let's get into the video. So it has actually been reported, thanks to Geordie Josh for this news, that as you know, Sandro Tonali got banned by the Italian Football Federation, but the English FA are still yet to have decided on whether they're going to ban him or not, which is not good at all for Newcastle because, as you know, it is expected that Tonali will return to the squad next season and he will be able to play. But if this happens and the FA do decide to ban him, and this is bad news for Newcastle because this could mean that Tonali's ban could be extended, and we need him back. We'll miss his physicality, his presence in the team. He scored that goal on his debut. I'll never forget that against Aston Villa. So the English FA are still investigating this, but they could actually extend Tonali's ban, which is a huge blow for Newcastle. So just pray honestly, guys, that this does not happen. So comment down below, what are your thoughts on that? But I also wanted to talk about Amanda Staveley because she did an interview in Saudi Arabia and she actually was talking about Newcastle and how owning the club was, and she actually took a dig at Steve Bruce, saying that he can't even be bothered to turn up to training. So that is quite a big statement there from Amanda Staveley, saying that Steve Bruce didn't even want to turn up to training. But honestly guys, am I surprised? When we had Steve Bruce, there was no development, no players improved. He was picking the same players all the time. So am I really surprised? Not really, but I thought that was one of the main topics that Amanda Staveley talked about in her interview about Newcastle in Saudi Arabia. She also talked about potentially having a multi-club partnership where, you know, the owners of Newcastle could potentially buy another football club, like the model that Chelsea have with Strasbourg in France, where they, you know, send players on loan to Strasbourg. So I think this would be a really good option for Newcastle. Now, Amanda Staveley did say that she's a big fan of the multi-club partnership, and that she and the Newcastle owners have looked at many clubs in Brazil, she said. I think she mentioned Asia as well. So I think this would be a really good idea for Newcastle because this club, you know, if our owners do buy another club, this could allow us to loan players like Yakuba Minta, who's currently doing very, very well at Feyenoord, I think it is, and Garan Kual as well. So we could loan these players out, and I think it really does benefit Newcastle. So I'd be really interested to see if this happens. I think this probably will happen in the future because, you know, multi-club owner partnership model is, you know, starting to get really popular in football. So that is very interesting to see as well. She also touched on about how she's amazed at how the women's team have been doing, because I think they're top of their league, correct us if I'm wrong, but they're doing very, very well at the minute. So it was a really interesting interview. If you want to watch it, I think it's on Bloomberg and YouTube. So if you want to watch that interview, it's a very interesting interview. I just watched it before making this video to get the information I needed. So what are your thoughts on that, guys? We've also been linked with Zinchenko, the Arsenal left back. Now, in my opinion, I think this will be a good signing. He's definitely better than Dan Burn, in my opinion. I think he would be a decent signing, but you know, it's going to be a busy summer transfer window for Newcastle. Amanda Staveley was also asked on that, and she said she can't comment on that, but she seemed to be, you know, smiling. So it looks like hopefully we will make some big signings in the summer. So what do you think of all this news, guys? It's very interesting to see what Amanda Staveley had to say, taking a dig at Steve Bruce and talking about the multi-club partnership model as well. What are your thoughts on the Sandro Talis news? This could potentially be a huge blow for Newcastle. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys, for daily Newcastle United updates. What are your thoughts on this? Very interesting news. Let's hope we can get the 3 points against Chelsea on Monday. Look, it's going to be a very tough game, but I certainly fancy ourselves. I mean, Chelsea, they are terrible, so I think we definitely won't lose the game, in my personal opinion. But I think if we can get a draw, that would be great. We're still trying to fight for the European places. So anyway, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are trying to push to 2,000 subscribers, so all your support is appreciated. Make sure to get down below your thoughts. Leave a like, and anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.